Welcome. Welcome to When Following Rules Leads to Pain and Disappointment and What to Do Instead. We are trained to trust our teachers, right? We're trained to trust our teachers. The way to look at it is that all systems of movement are something that somebody made up and taught other people. And it takes rules to learn systems of movement, and we're rule oriented. And so movement gets passed on through rules. The issue is that rules are so often not how the body works. And when you do movement over time, that is not how the body's designed to work. It weakens the body. It creates tension. Tension leads to pain. Pain leads to injury. Not only that, it leads to where you feel bad about yourself because other people seem to be able to get it and you don't. And the reason is when you do movement counter to how the body works, it makes it much harder to learn this skill. So I have my notes, so I'm looking at my notes. I want to give you some examples. So and you could stand up while I'm giving you my examples and do them along with the examples and see what you feel. So this is my little guy here, Small Sam is his name. So in ballet, one of the really common cues, that's not how the body is designed to work, is when you plie or bend your knees to tighten your butt and keep your butt from going out behind you. But the way the body works is that when you bend your knees, if you don't let your butt go out behind you, it puts pressure into your knees and puts pressure into your kneecap, and it makes your low back hurt. It also impedes the movement of your breath. In Pilates, a really common cue is to pull your belly in, and like you should pull it in and keep it pulled in. The problem with keeping your belly pulled in is that all of the organs, all your organs of digestion and organs of respiration, everything moves in relationship to your breath moving. If you're standing and doing it, keeping your belly pulled in, you can feel how much harder it is to breathe right now. The other thing that does is it makes your nervous system, it makes you anxious because your whole system is calmed through breathing. So this thing that starts out as something to help you strengthening your core becomes something that actually creates tension in your body. There's also a belief that keeping your belly pulled in will make you stronger, which it doesn't. It makes you weaker. Another example is in more general kinds of exercise. There's this encouragement to tighten your butt and tighten your abs at the same time. You could try right now. So what happens when you tighten your butt and you tighten your abs at the same time is it compresses your spine and it compresses your hip flexors. So when you walk, you end up feeling like you have to push your legs to walk as opposed to walking being this effortless movement where your legs swing. And that compressing of the spine is not ideal. In yoga, one of the really common misalignment cues is in this pose called the standing squat. So there you are in the standing squat, your hips are back and your chest is a little bit forward. And the cue is to pull your tailbone forward while you're in the standing squat. And what this does is put pressure into the knee, tightens your pelvic floor, which tightens your neck. Also makes you weaker. Another common yoga cue is that when you're standing, and just in standing, the pose is called Tadasana. So there you are standing with your arms hanging, and this common cue is to pull your tailbone forward. You try right now. You pull your tailbone forward, it tightens in your pelvic floor, and you'll feel it up into your neck because the neck and the bottom of the pelvis, the top of the spine and the bottom of the spine are linked. And in CrossFit, there's a cue that I've received, which is when you're in the squat, getting ready to lift the bar, to like rotate your heels into the ground to create extra torque in your joints to make you stronger. So the issue with that one is that our systems are made with torque. All of the bones of the body rotate against each other. So when you bend, there's this automatic torque and when you straighten it, it untorques, so to speak. So when you add extra torque, what that does is it can over torque the joints, which weakens them, which creates a grind in the joint, which creates tension and pain and injury. So what's possible is actually to lift weights that are within your ability to lift with the torque that you have naturally and build from there so that you're not creating weakness in your joint that leads to surgery. There's good news. There's other options. There's other options. You can learn how to feel ideal alignment from within your own body. And when you move in your own ideal alignment, tension leaves your body, pain leaves your body, and injuries heal. It's great. It's really, really great. And you get a bunch of new possibilities for your body and for your life. In case you don't know me, my name is Krista, and I have spent 27 years practicing and teaching yoga and Pilates, other systems of movement and exercise, and the Franklin method of imagery. And my goal throughout these 27 years has been to understand the body and to heal my own body, and then help other people to heal theirs. And it has now happened. I have helped myself and many people who are very limited become pain-free, become able to be really active and without pain. And I've created a program called the 12-week Chronic Pain Solution. And in the 12-week Chronic Pain Solution, people learn the tools to realign so that they can move without pain and feel empowered. My skill and my gift, it's a combo, is that I can see what's causing people's pain, and I can give people ways to feel so they can release tension and make the changes and repattern their movement, repattern how they use their muscles, find the alignment. And if this sounds like something that you would be interested in, below this video, I'll put a link to my calendar and you can book a session. It's called a Chronic Pain Breakthrough Session. And in the Chronic Pain Breakthrough Session, I get to learn about you and your pain and tell you about the program. And we see if it's a fit, where I get to use my skills to help you become pain-free and strong and empowered in your body and your life. Thanks a lot for being a part of my live stream today. Please stay safe.